In this tutorial, we will create this minimal line text animation that's easy to make in After Effects. So let's get right to it. Alright, to start, press G to toggle the pen tool, and then we're gonna go the bottom left here, press and drag the blue handle up, and then do the same on this side here to create the smooth diagonal curve. Press Alt and hold this handle and make it parallel with the text, and then we're gonna go to the other side and just press once. Just make a circle about this size, create a fill and remove the stroke. Now to connect the circle to this path, open it and then go to Contents, Shape, Path, and press on this path tab which is next to the stopwatch. Control copy it, go to the circle, press on P to open up position, and we're going to select the position. Be careful not to select the shape path and select the position so that it applies correctly, and we're going to paste it here. But before you do that, just make sure to have the anchor point at the middle of the circle, and to get the anchor point to the middle of the circle, press and hold Ctrl and Alt at the same time and press the home button, and this resets the anchor point back to the middle of the circle. Now we're going to paste it here on the position of the circle, and now as you can see the circle is connected to the path. And now we're going to open up the graph editor to make the animation smooth. Press this button and turn off Rove Across Time so that we can control this keyframe. Now we're going to press Easy Ease with this button or F9. Then we're going to press Alt and scroll up the mouse wheel. And then press Shift and scroll up again to go to the right place. And drag these yellow handles to make this animation smoother. And we could make the animation a bit slower. We could select the position, press Alt and hold the last keyframe so that they all space out evenly, just like this. And let's take it from 2 seconds to 3 seconds. And this looks good so far. Now we're going to animate this line so that it goes after the circle. Go to the line shape, toggle the animate tab, press on trim paths. We're going to toggle a keyframe at the start for the end tab, and we're going to set it to 0%. And now we're going to go to the first keyframe here, set the end path so it is where the circle is, which is around here. Now we're going to go to the end here at the end of the animation, which is this keyframe, and we're going to set the end animation to 100%. And we're just going to open the graph editor and double press the end tab, and we're going to do the same thing we did to the circle, which is Easy Ease. Press this button or F9 and drag the yellow handles. Okay, and just like that, if we take a look. Okay, this looks good so far. Now select the end tab and copy all the keyframes and go 15 frames to the front and select the start tab and paste it here. What this does is it's gonna make the line animation finish smoothly just like this. And now we're gonna close this tab and open up the shape layer, open stroke, and open this tab here, taper. And now we're gonna change the start length to say 50% to give it a nice tapered end. And we're also going to go to the effects and presets tab and type the number 4. You're going to get this 4 color gradient effect and just apply it to the line path and choose any colors you would like. Okay, and now we have this smooth animation so far. And now we're going to select both of these shape layers and right click and select this button, pre-compose, hit enter. And now what we're going to do is we're going to duplicate this composition by pressing Ctrl D. And we're going to go to the scale tab over here. Instead of 100, make it -100. And now if we take a look, the animation we have done has been duplicated. And now to animate the text so that it shows up when the circles go over it, go to the specific keyframe where the 2 circles are at the sides of the text, select the text, and select the rectangle tool. And we're going to just draw a mask over it like this. And now we're going to open the mask layer and toggle a keyframe on the mask path. And now we're going to go 1 keyframe forward by pressing Ctrl and arrow to the right. Change the mask so that it is at the end of each of the 2 circles. And we're going to go another frame to the front and animate again like this. Then go another frame. For the final frame, we're just going to remove the mask entirely from the space around here. And now that you have animated the mask of the text, toggle the inverted button here, and this reverses the mask. And you could also add 15 pixels of mask feather just to make it a little bit smoother. Now so far we have this nice animation, and the only thing that is left is to animate the scale of the two spheres so that they animate out. We're going to go into the pre-comp and select the circle, press S to open the scale tab. We're going to animate it after the animation ends, which is around here. We toggle this keyframe, go a few frames to the front, then you lower its size, then go a few more frames to the front, and then increase its size so that it is bigger than the original size, a few more frames to the front, and we're gonna set the scale to 0. You could just add a quick easy ease by pressing F9 to these keyframes to make them a little bit smoother. And finally, we can add an adjustment layer, and then we could go to the effects and presets tab and add a glow effect to it. Change the glow radius to 55 and the glow threshold to 55 as well, and intensity to 1.1. Use motion blur to make the animation smoother. Go into the composition here, just toggle motion blur for these two shape layers, and there we go. That is the animation. I hope you like it, and if you have any more questions, leave in the comments below, and also leave in the comments below what video you would like to see next, and thanks for watching.